What's up, you guys? We're in action. So we are running deep in a TCOOP. We are running deep in a TCOOP. And we are, I guess we're like 20 away from red felt hype here. Basically, this tournament is a no limit OLA high-low tournament. You can type !high-low if you don't know how that game works. There's an explanation there. And it's a progressive super knockout. So we've already earned $325 in bounties this morning. Why wasn't I streaming it? Well, this tournament started at 6:30 a.m. my time. It's 8 a.m. now. And today we have like a 14-hour day planned. So I was just going to play this. If we ran deep, I was going to stream the deep run of it. And then I was going to sort of just wait until the hyper, which starts up in an hour and a half from now, to start the actual stream, like the full stream, just because we have such a long day. We have a long time left to stream, basically. But we ran deep, which is ideally what we want to do, right? So now we're just going to stream sort of the end of this tournament. It does pay 96 spots, and we're down to 108. We are going to raise here because of this bounty on the line with the ace-king 8-8. Not the best low hand, but again, it's worth it with this bounty on the line. And this opponent's going all in like every time here, I think. Yeah, so the bounties are $100 less than it says, yeah. Because you start with $100, so we've basically earned $325. We've added $325 to our head from the start, and we've taken $325 cash. And they call in the big blind, and they're going to shove their 1.5 big blinds. We're going to call with their top pair. We're probably on average losing here when they check. But obviously, I mean, there's 12,500 in the middle. They have 3,000 left. And booty. It's pretty easy to go with our pair. Nice run. How many KOs so far? $325 so far. So far. And we just have to dodge a flush draw and a jack and a deuce and a 3, actually. And we win. There we go. $125 bounty for busting out Sir Breaker. Let's get the shipments out and chat, you guys. All right. Ace 3-4 king. This is a very solid hand. Suited to the ace. Second nut low draw. Ace king. This is a hand we can play aggressively. We're down to 35. And Kornmeister opens under the gun here. Raise, we get a just flat call behind. I think this is a squeeze spot for us. Basically, with them sitting on 370,000, being the chip leader in the tournament, and having the biggest bounty, I think they're opening extremely wide. And I think this opponent, for just flatting, isn't that strong. So we have the second out low draw, we have the nut flush draw, we have ace-king. Unless they have, like, aces here, which definitely Kornmeister does have some aces here, right? But when they don't have aces here, we're doing, like, pretty well. And there's a lot of dead money in the middle. Plus, if we get called by Glenn, then, I mean, there's a $375 bounty on the line here. We do get a reshove from Kornmeister, and we're hoping to not see aces here. Again, just to review, 373 in cashes and bounties, and we're ahead for sure. Unfortunately, that's a bad flop for us. Great turn. Nope. We're going to lose to the Queen Jack 4-6. We cash for $373, you guys, plus the bounties we've earned, though, which is $650 for over a K to start the day. But that is going to be it for us in this event. So what's going to happen right now is I'm going to take an hour, you guys, because in 1 hour from now exactly, the $215 hyper... The $215 hyper is starting up, which is the next TCOOP event. Sunday warm-up, $700 progressive super knockout, Sunday million. All the big stuff happening today. It's going to be a long grind day, so I don't want to sort of overexert, and that there's nothing I really need to play for this next hour. So we're going to take an hour break. We're going to come back. Thank you guys for the rail. Not a bad cash to start the day. We'll take it, okay? We'll be back in a bit, you guys. What is up, you guys? Here we go. Back at it for day 4 of TCOOP. Some of you saw the stream earlier today. We started it off with a cash of around $1,100 this morning in a TCOOP high-low, but we're jumping right into the Hyper Turbo, the next TCOOP. It's going to be a huge day. So without further ado, let's get in there because it's a hyper. You know, you got to get in there fast. Jack 10 suited is a strong hand, and we can play. We don't have any bounties yet, but we are shipped up in this tournament, which is nice. So you know, from Cedric, I think just calling in position is good. The razor, I had a razor. I never got one. I wasn't cool enough. So easy to bet here. We have a backdoor flush draw, 2 overs, and a gutter to the nuts. So I think a pretty easy spot for us to peel. So we will. I do think they're relatively strong, c-betting into 2 people, but not strong enough for us to fold getting that price. Checking the turn, no reason for us to turn in and do a bluff here. Again, same sort of reads as before. I think Cedric is strong, so I'm not going to bluff. I'm going to get the free card, and hopefully we can pick up something then. And this is kind of a sad spot because I don't think Cedric is going to fold much if they check here. I think we still have to try and bluff, though. What size? I think we want to bet kind of big. So basically what we're representing here is we have a queen or a 7. A 9's going to bet on the turn. Why do we have a queen or a 7 and not a 9? This is an interesting thing. Because Cedric's a very good player. Why can't we have a 9? And I don't think we can have a 9. Well, let's look at it. Whoops, last hand. So, Cedric opens, and we call. And the big blind calls. So first off, when we see this flop and Cedric bets 1/3 of the pot, do we call a 9 here? Maybe. Maybe we call a 9, right? But probably not. We're kind of short stack to pot. They bet really, really small. We're 3 ways. A lot of times we're just going to raise here, right? But either way, 9 or 7 or 5 is sort of what it looks like. Turn is a 3, and Cedric checks. Now, what are we going to do with our hands? Like, what does Cedric think we're going to do? Is we're going to fold the 6-9 here? Yeah. What does Cedric think, this good player, think we're going to do with our hands here? What are they thinking about us? Well, they assume we're going to bet a 9, right? And probably, probably some 7s, but they assume we're going to bet a 9 here on the turn when it goes check, because we just called the flop, probably want to get some money in. There's a lot of bad cards on the river. So when we go check, it's kind of hard for us to have a 9, right? So if we're sort of ruling out a 9 in that we think we'd raise the flop or we'd bet the turn, but we can have a 7, when we bet the river, we're representing one of those two things. Now, why would we bet a 7 this size? This is what's going on. Why would we bet a 7 this size? Against Cedric, who's a good player, we also, as a good player, and us knowing each other are good players, can decide to bet big with a 7. Because when we think about what Cedric has, Cedric would have bet a 9 on the turn, or Cedric would have bet a 9 on the river, or Cedric would have bet a queen on the river. Like, it's really unlikely that Cedric would check a queen when we check, because it looks like we're going to showdown, right? Like, it looks like we're going to the river, where we have a pair and we're willing to go. So what we can do is be like, okay, Cedric doesn't have a queen or a 9. A 7 is the nuts. That's what we would think with a 7. So that's what our hand is trying to look like here. We can have a queen that got there on the river with some draws. Or we can have a 7 that's deciding to try and bet big to trick Cedric, and that's about it. But we can't have a 9. Kind of an interesting spot. A weird hand. I think kind of interesting anyways. Kind of an interesting little moment there. Let's go up here where we have the straight and the royal draw. They bet on the turn, we just call, and not the best river in the world for us, actually. We lose to full houses and flushes now. I think we're going to be calling unless maybe they shove. If they shove, we can probably fold. But they check, we're going to bet. We got some fire alarm, all right. Elaine is here. The Streamhouse PA is here. She's just cooking breakfast, so no big deal. And we get check raised. And we're going to fold, I think. Because I think a jack won't check raise. It'll just bet. I think we're up against queen jack or king jack or 7's full or a flush. So our straight is not going to be good. Chat, don't hate me. YouTube, don't hate me. I know. It's sad because our hand is a straight and we had a royal flush draw, but I think we have to fold on the river. Rip in pepperonis. Rip in pepperonis. Back down here. Jack 10 suited with 11 big blinds, 8-handed. I think this is a shove as well. And a snap call behind by Shaq. Obviously, that's not good. And then a reshove from many, many more. We're going to need to get lucky. That's not bad. We have 28%. Just hit a 9 or 10. Just a 9 now. Not the day. Ace-Jack's going to take it down. And double knockout there. We get 1434. Good luck to Shaq. Our behind you is awesome. I'm glad you like it. You picked it out on stream one day, actually. And I really like it, too. It's not really zooming in on it. There you go. Eyeballs. Yeah, I like it. This side? This side. This side or this side? This side, I think. Let's go here in the booty builder. I am going to shove because I want that booty. So we're just going to overbet shove here because I don't even really care if I'm called. I don't care. Pretty indifferent to it. We have 43% with the booty on the line. Hey! Let's go. $25 cash money coming our way. Let's go down to the Sunday Million where we have King Queen under the gun. I think I can open this in a tournament like the Sunday Million, being this deep, 120 big blinds. Not going to open it up in, like, say, this TCOOP event 17, but in the Sunday Million, it's a pretty soft tournament. I think it will. What do you fold with King 10 if the guy before you overshoves with only one king more? That'd be an easier call then from Emanator. Because I think, like, it reduces our equity 3 ways, right? So, like, it doesn't increase our pot odds, but it decreases the equity our hand has by more than our pot odds. So it's not a good thing, I don't think. We're going to bet here relatively large and that we have a straight. And straights are good hands. I like straights. You guys like straights? Making a call. We see a 9 on the turn. We lose to Jack 9 and 10 9 and Jacks and 10s. But we beat the rest, so that's enough for me. Just trying to bet a size where we can shove the river. And it looks like normal, you know? You can check shoved on. We are going to call here. We do see some full houses sometimes, but we see this as well. Just when we call and we win, and we're up to 14,000 in the milli. Let's go, you guys. Man, guys, can we get some hearts in the chat, please, for Backraiser? Really having a rough time in life, man. All right. I mean, we have insults from like 3 days ago. You alright, man? It's a little, man. I hope you're okay, alright? If you ever need anyone to talk to, even though you don't like me, I know I'm here for you, babe, alright? Hold it together. Life will get better, my friend. You can do it. That timing, though. Alright. That screenshot I sent you is from January 14th, 2015, 1 year ago and 10 days. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Alright, well, this is good. This is unlucky for our opponents if we can hold. Good turn. Are we gonna win? Guys, are we gonna win the storm? But let's go up to the storm. Guaranteed $42 right now. Jokes, we're guaranteed $48 right now. No, 45, excuse me. But we have ace queen here. I think this is getting even with a 3-bet here for our opponent who we don't know much about. Ace queen a little bit too strong in this scenario with 12 beeps. 12.5. Jamie, good luck for today. Thank you, Mr. Billies. Thanks, man. Against king queen. Wow. All right. Hold. Good. Okay. 141K. Let's sit up again. Sit up again. Okay. All right. Oof. This apple is going to be bruised. hell by the time I'm done. Never seen Deadpool? I'm assuming it's a game based on that reaction. That's gonna hurt. Obviously gonna get this in against the 9 big blinds. Ride the heat. Ride the heater. Against 10s. One more time. Nope. Close. Close. That's right. 92K. We're swinging all over the place. Jimmy, can you share yourself sitting in that chair at playing poker and Twitch in 3 years? No. I would like a chair sponsorship. Chair companies? Get at me. I want to use your chair. Let's go up to the Booty Builder where we open. We get 3-bet. This is our time with Jack Jack. Guaranteed $177 plus the $50 bounty. 207 or whatever. 237. Oh! The Jack on the turn! I thought I was out. I'm pretty sure this is a chip EV shove. Do we make it given the situation in the tournament? I think we do, yeah. We're 12 bigs. I think we're too far away from the money to, like, fold this one. 95 people away. Against 6s. No, not what we want to see. Yeah, that's going to be it for us. GG. We are going to kind of bubble the tournament for 948 spot. But we did cash, I think, for like 21 or 2200, you guys. So like a minor losing day today. I think like, I don't know, $200, $300. We'll be able to update tomorrow morning. I am coming back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., which is 13 hours from now, so we got another grind day tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. A lot of close calls today. The 215 Omaha high-low, we were like final 60 or something like that, or even deeper. And then we had the 215 turbo, where we made a deep run and we cashed that for like 600, and the other one for 11. Some booties. The 109 booty, we made a decent little profit there. 7 million close call. Any other TCOOP cashes? I think that's it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I appreciate it. I'm going to be back tomorrow, and I hope to see you guys there. And again, in 13 hours, I'm going to be hosting the Aussie Millions stream tonight as well. So if you guys want to check out the Aussie Millions tonight, that starts in 2.5 hours. Jason Somerville co-casting it. I think you should check it out. It's going to be great. So yeah. But anyways, until tomorrow, you guys, we'll see you next time.